Welcome back to These Things Are Written. On this Tuesday, yesterday, we wrapped up the birth announcement of John and our discussion of that for the last week or so. And today we are going to start with the birth announcement of Jesus. So let's start with verses 26 through 29. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and said, "Greetings, O favored one, the Lord is with you." But she was greatly troubled at the saying, and tried to discern what sort of greeting this might be. First of all, Gabriel, the angel, is the same angel that went to Zechariah. He is a big messenger of the children being born. Again, he is also mentioned in Daniel. I believe it's the 8th chapter. The 6th month, as it says, in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to the city of Galilee named Nazareth. The 6th month is the 6th month of Elizabeth's pregnancy. It's not the 6th month of the Roman year or the 6th month of the Hebrew year, the 6th month of the pregnancy. And remember how Luke is giving a detailed description. Timing is very important to him. Galilee is the area north of Judea. It is by the Sea of Galilee, separated from Judea by Samaria. We'll look more at that later on as we look more at the different parts to it. Moving on, betrothed. Betrothed is an engagement, but it's more than simply an engagement as we might look at it now. It's almost as if they're married, but yet are not living together, or have not consummated the marriage yet, as we might look at it. So it is a legal part of the process to lead into marriage, if that makes sense. The interesting thing about this is, of all this talk about Mary that we see here, we learn more about Joseph than we do about Mary. Joseph, it says, is the house of David. The man's name was Joseph. He was of the house of David. The virgin's name was Mary, and that's all that we get of that. However, we learn more about her as we go on. Verse 28, "Greetings, O favored one, the Lord is with you." Favored one, is that because she was special? Was she favored by God because of her goodness? No, it is an idea that God favored them. God showed favor upon her by giving her this special task that she was to do. It wasn't that she was any more obedient, any more godly, any of that. It was that God favored her. And notice yet how she was troubled by this saying, "Oh, favored one." I don't know if any of us really feel that we are favored, especially favored by God, because we know our sinfulness. We get that understanding here as well of Mary. Let's continue, verse 30 through 33. "And the angel said to her, 'Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor before God. And behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son. And you shall call his name Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. And the Lord God will give to him the throne of his father David. And he will reign over the house of Jacob forever. And of his kingdom there will be no end.'" Notice how it starts. Don't be afraid. Often what the angels say first. It wasn't the first thing, but was continued. It goes in that idea that you have found favor with God as well. The goodness is not in her, not a special goodness. We do not believe that she was born without sin. We believe that she was simply set apart by God to bear the child, God's only son. That is why she was favored. Not her goodness, but God's goodness to her. Then notice how he describes it. Bear a son, call his name Jesus. He will be great. He will be called the Son of the Most High God. Give to him the throne of David, reign over the house of Jacob forever. You see, this shows that it is a fulfillment of the prophecy of the Old Testament, that the virgin would give birth to a son, and that he would fulfill the promise made to all the way back to Abraham, all the way to at David, and through the prophet Isaiah and others. We'll continue to look at this tomorrow. Hope you join us again. God bless.